Tony's Place Health, and today we are going to do some really nice and easy Pilates, a little bit of yoga in there, but mainly Pilates core work. So come and join me, find a spot somewhere on the floor, a mat if you like, and that's about all you need, just yourself. Come on down. We're just staying on the floor today. Alright, so just find your way right down to the floor. We'll just start with some very simple sit-ups. Okay, so feet are just outside the hips, or about hip level. Feet planted on the floor, shoulders are down. I won't go into too much technical Pilates things, we'll just sort of get into it. Okay, so just remember that when you're lying here, your spine is in a neutral position, and you're just trying to engage across here. So you're sort of pulling in a little bit. You know how they sort of say do pelvic floor exercises, you're just going to pull in a little bit as we do this. Okay, so you're going to tuck your chin in to start off with. Tuck the chin in, and then as you come up, you're trying to keep the neutral spine and just rolling up. Hands can be just here by your side. Try not to let the back get flat onto the floor, but if it does, it does, you know. Don't worry about things too much, and then we're just rolling back. So shoulders are just coming off the floor. Okay, so tuck the chin in, inhale, coming up. You're not worrying, I don't think we'll worry about the breathing, we'll just do the movement. Okay, so rolling back. As long as you're just breathing, that's the main thing. Okay, tuck the chin in, rolling up, 2, 3, 4, and back, 2, 3, 4. I'm trying to keep my arms so my shoulders engaged as I do this as well. Chin tucked in, rolling, 2, 3, 4, and back, 2, 3, 4. Let's go again. Chin in, up, 2, 3, 4, so shoulders are off the floor, back, 2, 3, and 4, shoulders down, right, chin in, rolling up, through the upper spine, just the upper spine's the one that's moving, and back, 2, 3, 4. Do a couple more, chin tucks in, rolling up, eye gaze always sort of between the knees as we do this, and rolling back. 2, 3, 4. Up we go. Chin in, roll. 2, 3, 4, and back. 2, 3, 4. Okay, have a little break here. Just have a little stretch. Okay, good. Now we won't probably go through that one again. Just stay with me here. Okay, we're just going to do some tap downs. So, what you're going to do is, as your legs come up here, you try to flatten your back onto the floor, so it's sort of imprinting it into the floor. Okay, so we're lifting the legs up, both the legs up, and we're imprinting the spine into the floor. Hands are just here by your side, and all we're going to do is just tap one foot down. So we tap, I'm going left leg, so tapping your left leg down for 2, and then up for 2. So it's just moving down, and the toe just taps the floor and comes back up. But really try to focus, engaging the muscles in here, tapping the left down, 2, and also imprinting that spine on the floor. If you're finding that it's coming up, just don't do the movement so big, okay? So down for 2, and up for 2. Down for 2, and up for 2. Just remember to breathe, okay? If I was going to actually tell you what to do here, I'd just be like, inhale, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, tap down, exhale, come up. If that works for you, just stick with it, okay? And exhale. Inhale down, and exhale up. let's just do one more set. Down, 2, up, 2, down, and up. Okay, just put the feet down on the floor and have a little break, stretching out. We just stay at this beginner's level, okay? Good? Alright, now, I know I've just said that, but I'm going to make it a little bit harder for those of you that are sort of a little bit, that's a bit too easy for you, okay? So remember what we just did? Imprinting the spine on the floor, imprint as we lift the legs up. Tabletop position here, just hold it there. Even that is a good little exercise to do. We're engaging the stomach, engaging the core as we do this. Okay, so we're tapping down, just as we just did, down for 2 and up for 2. Down for 2 and up for 2. Now stay with that. If you want to make it harder, we tap it out further. Out and up for 2. So if you want to give it a try, just try down for 2, up for 2. Just tapping further away. The further away we go, the harder it is. Okay. So you don't have to, but if you can, just try it, or just try a couple and then come back to the ones that are closer in. You don't even have to tap the floor if you're finding it too hard. You might just be there and come back up, and that's okay. All right. So we're on the left leg. 2. Now, if you're finding that's too easy, I know we're going beginner, but you can just go straight out here and back in. Straight out. As you get better, add a few of those ones in, okay? So we're not going to do the whole lot. I would prefer you to tap down initially, but if that's too easy, kicking out, or just adding up to that. Okay, so let's have a little break. Bring the feet down to the floor, have another stretch out. And then we're going to just change it a little bit and make it a wee bit harder. Oh, don't worry, it's okay. We'll stay with the first level, which is the little tap downs. Okay, so we give our legs a little break here. Actually, what we might do first before we do it, we do a little glute bridge, because that'll give our hips and our glutes a little bit of a workout, which is part of the core. Here we go. So feet are in just shoulder width apart, hands are here, and what we're going to do is a Pilates way, okay, rather than the yoga way going straight up. What we're going to do is the spine's in neutral, and then we're going to just tilt the pelvis down towards the floor and make it flat, okay? As we do that, we grip here with glutes and engage the thighs, and we're lifting up, but we're going up one at a time with the spine. The spine's going up one at a time until we go into a bridge. Just hold it here for a few breaths. Not many, okay, just say 1 or 2. Hope you're doing this with me. Keep your eye gaze up and then roll down from the upper spine. So see if you can just go spine coming down one at a time, from the upper spine down to the lower spine, rolling through, and then the hips here will just be tilting the pelvis back to neutral. Okay, let's go again. Okay, so we're in neutral. I'm going to push the lower spine down so it's flat. So I'm tilting my pelvis up. And then we're squeezing the butt, using the thighs, lifting the body up one at a time through the spine. Okay, so what we're doing is we're like articulating that spine. I'm not looking at the camera because we've got to look straight up. So we're going to go down now, okay? So we're rolling through the upper spine, trying to think one spine at a time is coming down, really focusing on from the upper, middle, and then the lower spine. And then we just tilt the pelvis so we're back into neutral, so there's that little natural spine curve down the bottom, okay? Here we go, one more time. Tilt the pelvis, tilt, flatten the spine. Now, engage and lift. Slowly, 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 up. One at a time till we're in bridge. Now hold it here. Really keep those glutes going. This is really good for the glutes, good for the thighs. Holding it here. Great for the core. This is a great core position. and then we're rolling from the upper spine down. Come with me. Roll, roll, roll. Upper spine down. Nice and slow. Rolling down. Tilting the pelvis until we're in neutral, natural spine. How would you go with that? That was good. Have a little stretch. Always feel free to do more of these when you want. I'm just going through some nice ideas for you. Okay, not difficult, not too difficult, just sort of more simple movements. Okay, so when we did the tap down, remember we did the tap down before? We're going to do that again. Hands at the side, imprint the spine, lifting the legs up. Okay, so this time what we're going to do is lift the upper body. So we remember how we did the first one? Chin in, lift, hold it here. Okay, we're going to tap down now. Okay, I'm having my arms up off the floor here, not down, they're up. So I'm really engaging across here, my shoulders as well. Tap down, 1, 2, up, 2. This is harder. Down, 2, up, 2. Now if you find this too hard, lie down. Don't do this lifting bit, okay? Down, 2, up, 2. I think I'm going faster than before. Down, 2, up, 2. Shoulders off the floor. Down, 2, up, 2. And just 2 more. We won't do a lot. 2, up, 2. Because we're staying up in this position. Down, 2, and up, 2. Okay, rolling back down and bringing those feet one at a time back down to the floor. Okay, big stretch out again. We do a little second set of that. So what we're working up to in this one is what we call single leg stretch. But we're just going to stick with this level at the moment. I'm having a bit of trouble with my toes today. Here we go. Legs are here. Okay, neutral spine, and now imprint, lifting up. Okay, so we imprinted. Now shoulders, they come up. That's the next thing. In, like chin in, lifting up. Hands are here. Here we go. Tap down. 1, 2, up, 2. Down, 2, up, 2. You're just going to do sets of 4, okay? 2, up, 2, down, 2, and up, 2. Two more sets. 2, up, 2, down, 2, up, 2. This last set. Up, 2, down, 2, up, 2. Shoulders come down, legs come down, and big stretch. Well done. Well done, well done, well done. Okay. So we'll go, having a bit of hair issues too, that happens. Okay, so we're going to go back to the glute bridge again. So we're just moving things around a little bit so we're not going to get too tired doing one lot of exercises. Hands go down to the side. Feet are in, shoulder width apart, and we tilt the pelvis and then imprint the spine and then engage the legs and the glutes, and we're lifting up slowly, one at a time, through the spine to the upper part of the spine, and then pushing the chest up. Reach position, just hold, breathe, hold, and coming back down from the upper spine. So the upper spine rolling down one at a time, one at a time, one at a time. Really nice and slowly, slow as you can. Don't have to follow me. Okay, rolling through it. So I'm flat back now, and then I'm tilting my spine so the lower part of my spine is back in natural, neutral. So here we go, through again. Tilting the pelvis first. Tilt, flat back, roll, lifting. Lifting up, hold it there. Really nice squeeze through these guys. Hold, breathing, and rolling back down. Rolling, rolling, rolling. This is really good for mobility of your spine as well. So working the core, but we gain a bit of mobility through that spine. So, stretch out. Didn't do too many of those, did we? I want you to still like me. Alright, so what we're going to do now is you're going to find your way up. So however you want to do it, we'll do the yoga way. Okay, we'll do the yoga way to get up. So just bring the knees to the side, hands out here, so recovery position, and then just use your hands to push up. Okay, don't want you to hurt your back or anything. Alright, so we're here. So this one we're going to do what we call a roll back in Pilates. Alright, so feet are here at the front. I'm going to imagine I've got a big beach ball here, okay, in between my legs. Alright, so we're rolling over to start off with, so really curving the spine, and then we're going to roll the spine back, rolling back. Arms here, engage the shoulders, bring them back and down and away from your ears. Just come back a little bit, don't go back too far. And then as we're coming forward, we're rolling up and over that big beach ball. Up and over. Okay, rolling back. Rolling back, engage shoulders, pull them back, pull them down. Go back as far as you like. And then rolling up and over that big beach ball. Okay. So if we're going to do breathing here, we go inhale back. And exhale. Over the beach ball. But just do what works for you, okay? I'm not getting strict about it, just do what works for you, okay? And up and over the beach ball. Rolling back through the spine, up and over the beach ball. Come with me, a couple more. Shoulders away from the ears, rolling back, and then rolling up and over. Just remember to breathe. Up and over. Rolling back. Forward, up and over. Well done. Have a little break here. You can even just stay in this position, just curved over. Whatever you like. Shake your head a bit. Maybe get your shoulders, move your shoulders around a little bit. We're just going to add on from that one and do something just a little bit more, but still with the roll back. Okay, so just here we go. It's just a 4-part movement. That was a 2-part, now we're doing a 4-part. Okay, so we're rolling back like we did before. We roll back, and then we're like in a C curve here. We lift up, so palms are facing one another. So you can even just come up to sitting here if you want, like up nice and straight. The idea is to be a little bit back, but let's just go straight here. Rolling back again, my palms are down, and then rolling over the beach ball. So we've got 4 parts there. Okay, roll back, palms are down, coming up. So it's sort of like a J position, so staying back a little bit, palms are facing one another. Now palms go down, we come into that C curve, and then we roll up and over. I actually really like this one. Let's go again, roll back. Shoulders away from ears. J position. Come back. And roll forward. We're going to add some breathing to that because it's actually quite nice to have breathing. Okay, so inhale. Exhale, lift to J. Inhale, roll back. And exhale, come forward. Rolling back, shoulders away from ears. Inhale. Exhale, lift, J. Straighten the spine, curve the spine to C, and exhale, coming forward. And nice to get mobility through that spine. C, J, lift, come back, and exhale forward. How about 2 more? Come with me, 2 more. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Excellent. How was that? Hopefully that was good. I was going to say it was fun, but I like it. Okay, shake it all out of it. We're going to turn over now and just do some simple sort of planks, okay? They're from, it's really working the core, but from Pilates and all sorts of things, yoga, general PT work, there's lots of ways to do this, but we're just going to go the nice, easiest way. So we're going to come down here on our side, okay, hand at the front for balance. So stacking the hips, This is a bit of a balance, but it's also really working the core, and it's like doing a side plank, but we've got a bit more support. So my head's down on my arm, this arm's here at the front for balance. Just make sure you've got nothing behind you in case you roll back. Okay, so what we're going to do from here is we're going to lift both feet up. We squeeze, we engage the thighs, lift both feet up. Okay, so from there you can stay there with your head down if you like, or you can lift your head just a little bit. Okay, and keeping your balance with this. This hand's helping to keep your balance. If you find it's too easy, you put the hand down at the side. Okay, because that's going to mean that you've got less balance there. So you might go a little bit wobbly. If you find you're wobbly, just put the hand there to help keep your support. Okay, let's get those legs down now, because we don't want to be working too hard here. Have a little break. Have a little break. You might just want to move the legs around a little bit. They're like a little shake, move them forward. And okay, we're going back again, same side. Stack the hips, legs are nice and long and straight, spines long and straight. Hand here balancing, lift the legs, squeeze and lift. Hold that. If you like, lift the head. And if you like, hands down at the side. Just to try to keep that balance. It's a great balance one, but it's really good for glutes, good for the core. You've got to pull in here through the tummy as well to try to keep your balance. Hold it there for a little bit. Good for inner thigh. Yeah, working the inner thigh on the lower leg. 3, 2, and 1. Excellent work. Just stay there for a sec. Have a little break again. I like to move my legs forward a little bit for a break. Just sort of move them around a wee bit off my hips. Okay, can we do one more? We can. Legs are down. Balancing, hands here. Okay, lifting the legs, squeeze. Hold that. Keep the legs up. Stay here if you like. Lift here, lift here. What's the next challenge? It's not really any different from there, just looks a bit cooler. But you can have your arm up if you like. But it's the same. It's about the same. Anyway, I'm just going to go here, hold it, or balance. 3, 2, and 1. And now just remember which side you've been on, because you're going to roll onto your tummy now. Just roll over onto the tummy. And just stay here for a second. We're going to go. Hands are here at the side. My elbows are about level with my shoulders. And I'm just going to lift up. I'm going to do a cobra, a yoga cobra. So I'm just lifting up, using my hands a little bit to lift, just to stretch out the lower back. Just stretching the lower back there. And back down. Now, just there for a minute, just for a little bit of a stretch. Now, what I want you to do is grab hold, get the hands together here and tuck your elbows in. So what we're going to do is a bit of a plank here. Now, don't be scared. You see lots of people doing it on the toes and that sort of thing on videos and in the gym. Now, I'm just going to move forward, so I'm more on my mat here. So if you are going to do it on your toes, make sure that you've got a bit of grip on the ground. But we're not going to do that. We're just going to go here. First level is You're basically going to pull your belly button into your spine. Your hips can still stay on the floor. Eye gaze is forward. Now that's a level 1 plank. There, we're just holding it. I am holding that. I don't know if you can see, but you are. You're lifting your belly button off the floor. And weight is in my elbows as well. And that's my plank. I'm going to come back down. Come back down. You can have the hands away, whatever you like. Now, level 2 plank is we're going to go hands are here. And when my knees are, I like to sort of cross my legs, cross my feet. And we go here and we go and we push up. So lifting the belly off the floor, sucking your belly button into your spine and trying to stay one line. Okay, it can be, legs can be here, it doesn't matter. I just like to cross them. Hold it for 3, 2, and 1. Coming back down. So that's your first level, or sort of your second level plank. You've got your first one where you're just holding it there and you're pulling your belly button off the floor. So you have to engage your glutes to do that. Really make sure when you're doing that, and if you're not lifting, you're engaging your glutes and just pulling the belly button. It's as if you're pushing the hips towards the floor. Alright, so let's go again. We're going to go with one with a lift up again. So, arms are here. I'm going to cross my feet. Here we go. Suck in the belly button first. Engage the glutes, lift the butt off the floor and try to stay in one line. We're just holding that. Really sucking the belly button in and trying to stay one line. 3, 2, and 1. Coming back down. Very good. Okay, hope you like that. Come here. Just do the Cobra Stretch, little Cobra Stretch. Pushing up. It's a little bit of back work, but core work as well. We're going to do one more of the planks here. One more. Okay, so a little break. Okay, come here. Just move the legs around a little bit. Shake, shake, shake. Okay, one more plank. Ready? You know the position you want to be in. You can be in either. Okay, let's go. Up. And remember, if that's too hard, do the one just on the floor with lifting the belly button and pushing the hips down. This one we're sucking the belly button in. Actually, we're all sucking the belly button in. 3, 2, and 1. Coming back down. Very good. Okay, let's just do a counter stretch. So we're going to push up here and just do a child's pose. So, knees are about shoulder width and just come back and sit back on your heels. And that's actually just stretching the spine the other way. You need to do that. Hands can be out the front or wherever you like. Out the front's a really nice stretch for the upper back as well. Stretching it here. Okay, good. So what have we not done? We've got to do the side plank on the other side. So you've got to move around or to just roll over, but maybe just move around the other way. Side plank on second side. Okay, so the Pilates side plank, stacking the hips first. It's also a lovely balance, this one, because it gets you've got to balance, which is really good for your core. Okay, got it. Position, stacking the hips, legs are nice and long. Okay, lift both of those legs, squeeze the glutes, lifting the legs, holding that there, keeping your balance. Just stay there if you like, or lift the head. And then your challenge is that one. Hand at the side. Yep. Holding it. Really squeezing those legs, try not to let them fall. 3, 2, and 1. Coming back down, a little break. I like to bring the legs to the front, I said that before. Whatever you want to do, a little punch, anything. Alright, here we go. Second set. Legs out nice and long. Hands here. Balance. Legs hips stacked. Let's go, lift. Remember, you can just stay here, that's fine. Even if you want to just stay here and have your head down and try it like that, that's even, you know, try anything that you like. It's just different ideas. Everyone is very different. We all know that. So there's different things that will work for you. That might not work for some people. Might be, oh, that hurts my neck. Anyway, I'm still squeezing my legs. We're staying here, aren't we? We're balancing beautifully. And coming back down. Okay, legs just a little bit of a break as well. A little bit of a punch through here. Because we're working the outside of this leg, we're working the inside of the other one. We're working our whole core to keep our balance as well. Ready, here we go. Legs down, last set. Hands here and lifting those legs. Lift and balance. Hands here or here, head up if you like. Keeping the balance. Really trying to engage in here, keeping this sort of nice and tight. To try to just keep your balance. It's a good one. It's a really nice side plank without sort of lifting all your body weight as well, because sometimes that can be quite hard for a lot of people. This is a really good one to start on. Yeah, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, bring the legs to the front, have a little break. How are you feeling? Alright, I think we might just finish with one more thing as we go over. So just roll over on your tummy. I'll go this way because I'm this way already. And we're just going to do alternate arm and leg, because these are really good for the core, nice and simple ones. Okay, nose is down, obviously nose is down. Okay, so in this position I like to tell people, always think about you've got an ice cube under your belly button, because that's going to, you're going to pull your belly button up, okay? So that's going to engage those muscles there. Hands are out the front, legs are nice and long. Head's just above the mat, all right? And you're going to go alternate arm and leg. So we're going to go right leg, lifts just a little bit, and left arm lifts as well. Head just comes off the mat, and then bring them back down for 2. So then we go the opposite arm. So right arm, left leg lifts, and comes back down. Left arm, right leg, up for 2, and down for 2. Right arm, left leg, up for 2, and down for 2, up for 2, down for 2, up for 2, and down for 2. 2 more sets, lifting, and down, lifting, and down. Keep the glutes engaged, up for 2, down for 2, and last one, up for 2, down for 2. Very good. Cobra stretch. Hands at the side, lifting, using the elbows to lift. Eye gaze just a little bit far ahead of you, about half a meter, keeping the spine still. Let the hips go down and try to relax them. Try not to tense up in here. Just relax them down. We're doing a bit of a stretch. And then coming back down to the floor. Last one, little swimmer. Okay, we're not going to use the arms here, just the arms are at the front. They're just there to keep us balanced. Ice cube under the belly button, alright. Legs are in, legs are long. Point the toes. This is great for the lower back and for the glutes here. Alright, so what we're going to do is we just do little movements with the legs here. As if we're swimming, okay, just little flutter kicks. Alright, so keep the head down and just go fast little flutter kicks. Legs aren't moving much at all, they're just a really small amount, but just going fairly quick. Little flutter kicks, so you really have to lift those legs up and really engage this. So keep going from the hips. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Have a little break. Just have a little break there. do one more set, just to finish. I think you're doing really well. Hands can be out the front here or wherever you like. So, nose and head lifts up just a tiny bit. Okay, squeeze the glutes, lift both the legs up. And now, little tiny kicks. Let's go. Swimming. Keep going. 4. Keep going faster. 3, 2, and 1. Legs down, very good. Use the hands to help push you up. Engage the tummy as you lift up and then come back into child's pose. Come back to child's pose and just give everything a bit of a stretch here. Counter stretch. So just a bit of a mixture of yoga and Pilates today, but mainly Pilates. Give yourself a bit of a stretch. Hands can be wherever you like as well. If that's too hard, just go here. That's a good one. Relaxing the head down. You can move around just a wee bit as well, just to, might be just a little bit of movement in here, just helps loosen everything up, a little bit of mobility. And then just going to come up, rolling up, and sitting round. And thanks for joining me. I'm just going to stay with it there. If you want to do some stretches, just do some stretches afterwards. Or if you're just sitting here, because we've used the glutes a bit, let's just do this one, hey? The feet together and just do a little bit of a roll. Yeah, that feels nice after all those flutter kicks and working those glutes. Good. That feels nice. Okay, and thanks for joining me, and I hope to see you again. Hope you enjoyed those ones or gave you different ideas to do in your training, and we can move on from those later on, but they're all good ones. So thanks for joining me. I'll see you next time. Bye.